Hi everyone, my name's George. I'm a third year at Reading University. I'm part of the rowing club. I used to row up north for a club called Northwich, which was a relatively small club, so it was a big step up coming to university for me, but I really have enjoyed it. I found the transition easy. I came from a club where there was about 4 or 5 athletes my age competing there, whereas at Reading where there's nearer to 50 athletes at the club, so it's a brilliant step up, but you're introduced slowly into the club, which makes it much easier, and the coaches are all very helpful at building the mileage up, so it doesn't feel like a too big a jump sort of physically, which was really good for everyone at the club, I think. So rowing does take up a fair amount of time. We have 12 sessions a week for the seniors, and novices have slightly less, but it's a great way how the programme's done. So there will be a couple of early mornings, so sometimes we get up at 7, but we'll be finished by 9 in time for lectures. Typically at university there are between sort of 6 hours and it can go up to 20 hours of lectures a week, and then there's assignments in to do around that, but it's a brilliant way to sort of get the training done early in the morning, and then in the afternoon we have our second session, which is when, after our sort of uni work's done, we can go and have a break and go down to the club and squeeze into some of our sessions. The club's only a 15-minute bike ride from the university campus, so you're not sitting around waiting in cars. It's dead easy to bike or walk down, and it means we have a large amount of flexibility in terms of that. And quite a few of the rowing sessions are also optional, which means you can do them when suits you best, so you're not restricted, whereas the lectures are restricted, so they're compulsory to attend. So the next thing I was going to talk about is what's been my favourite thing at Reading University. There's a couple of things which I'd mention is the international events. Since I've been at Reading, we've been to Portugal, Sweden, we've been to Banyoles in Spain a couple of times. We've also been to Boston in the USA, so we've had a huge travel around the place, and some of them are doing races, and Banyoles is on our training camp. So that's definitely a highlight of the season, and also the competitiveness of the racing when we go to these races. We're also always very successful, the club's very successful, and it's nice to be part of a sort of a crew and a team which is all doing well. But definitely the highlight for me has been the friendships formed and the relationship with the coaches. I have a brilliant relationship with all 3 coaches, or 4 coaches including our strength and conditioning coach, which makes it easy to get along. They're very understanding and they help give you so much advice, and then at the same time you're building brilliant friendships along the way, because you're living with the same people. Often you go into lectures with them and then you're training with them, so you're sort of sharing a life with a couple of great like-minded people. And so for me, that definitely be my highlight of my time at Reading University and being part of the boat club. Thank you.